Hi guys, today we are going to learn how to give a variable a value and see what that value is called in Python. So let's get started. First, we are going to name our variable I, which is equal to let's say 2. And we're going to take 2 spaces, and let's say we wanted to know what this 2 is called in Python. Well, if we want to know that, we want to type print parentheses type x, I, because the variable is I, so you have to put the type x. Instead of type x, you have to put type I. But now when we run this, it's going to say class int. What that means is it's an integer. The class it's in is an integer, which means that it's an integer. So if you put like yes and run this, it's going to say class string, str, because that's a shortcut for string in Python. So what that means is the same thing, basically, the same way. It's a string because it has a string. If you put this as 2.8, it's going to be it's going to say class float because it has a decimal. So yeah, this is a really good way of knowing what numbers are called in Python. There's also something called complex numbers. What they are is 2j. If you put 2j and run this, it's going to say class complex. But if you put 2jj, it's going to say an error because 2jj is not defined. Because there's a j. But if you, the easiest way to understand why it's doing that, not why it's doing that, but the easiest way to understand how to not get an error is, see, when you put a letter at the end, it should turn green. Like the whole thing should be green, like this, light green or any green. So yeah, but if you put like e at the end, it turns white, which is bad. That's the easiest way to remember that you shouldn't. Yeah, do this. You can also put e plus any number after that, like 109, 108, anything like that. You can put e plus. You should know about e plus because it comes lots of times in calculators, I think. It comes sometimes in calculators if it's a really big number. And then it also turns green. But you have to have a number at the end, or else it won't turn green. So yeah, let's say 18. And now when we run this, it's going to say class float. Because, when you calculate this, you're going to get, this is going to turn, everything with e plus is going to be a float. So if you put 1, it's going to be a float. Yeah. So if you put a huge number, it's going to be a float. It's just loading. It's float. So only with J you can have only with a J it's going to say complex. Class complex. So yeah, that is how you see what these numbers are called in Python. So yeah, that was the end of the video. See you in my next video. Bye.